The school administrators confirms that over 400 students are currently enrolled under South Sudanese curriculum, a number that now surpasses those pursuing Uganda's curriculum. A teacher and director at the school, Isaac Okorut, says they are working closely with South Sudanese Ministry of Education to secure learning materials, including textbooks.
Coming back, already our directors told us that we are coming back to have a school. So we had to come with some books, and even as we are here in Uganda, we still have communication from people from the other side of the ministry, whereby they always give us books at no cost, because those books of South Sudan, they are not sold. But you write a letter to the office, then they supply to the school.
Okurut highlights that one of the biggest hurdles is examination, which currently requires students to travel to Kampala, where scripts are later forwarded to South Sudanese embassy.
It was only when it came to sitting of national exams. By then, the exam was not crossing to Uganda. But after us writing a letter to the embassy, we were allowed to bring exam from South Sudan to Uganda. Only that, being in the first year, that was the last year, parents has doubts, because they had said that no, it is not possible for an exam to cross from one country to another. But after the students sitting, I believe this year there will be no challenge.
The headmistress, Ademo Phoebe, notes that economic hardship continued to make it difficult for some students to meet a school fees requirement.
Some of these learners, they can drop out. Some the parents can tell them that because of finances, I cannot manage to continue paying your school fees, therefore you have to come back home. Then there are these type of students who are paid by some organizations, and this time we also faced a challenge whereby some organizations also collapsed.
Several students say choosing South Sudanese curriculum helped them stay connected to their country's education system.
To make things simple, it's because it stops in senior 4, of which I can easily join my university.
Because being a South Sudanese, I should take my home as the best ever. That's why I switched from the Ugandan curriculum and I came to the South Sudan curriculum, which is in Juba Rainbow, the national school.
Elizabeth Yangi, a senior 3 student, admits that understanding and responding to exams question remains a challenge.
If they are teaching, they could ask some questions about the government. Some of us don't know because we are now here and we are used to the system of Uganda. But during the time we are now getting used to, because they are always teaching.
Raymond Ochen, a geography teacher, explains that the curriculum is gradually taking shape, with both learners and teachers adjusting over time.
The way the curriculum is, it is not so different from the one of Uganda. In fact, it's so close to the one of Kenya. But as a teacher, you are to be flexible, and that's why we are managing. There are simple things or some small difference in the curriculum of South Sudan compared to the one of Uganda. For example, when you look at the content, it's specifically based of A level and O level of Uganda mixed. You realize that in geography, things you learn in A level are the ones you get in senior 1. So as a teacher, you must have completed A level with ease, such that you will be able to handle the curriculum very well.
For many South Sudanese refugees raised in Uganda, this shift represents more than education. It is a step forward, reclaiming identity and preparing for a future beyond displacement. For Rowan FM News, Opio John Paul reporting.